Hello and welcome. And where you are today is at the tail end of my most recent video series called 21 Things I Wish I Knew Before I Became a Middle-Aged Man. And today's episode 21. We're done after today. And I'm going to get working on a new one. I'm not sure what it's going to be called or what I'm going to cover, but I'm enjoying these. Hopefully you are as well. Today's episode number 21 is titled Nobody Gives a Shit About You or Your Stuff. And let me put that in context. I'm sure your mom does. Sure, maybe your dad does, your brothers, your friends, small circle of friends. And some of them don't give a shit about you either. You just don't know that. And what am I bringing this up for? Well, I think it's in the context of sales. It's in the context of recruiting. It's in the context of life. And I think one of the most important things that I've learned, and again, most of these I relearn, they don't stick. But relearning is a pretty good experience as well, as long as you don't have to sacrifice too much. And what I mean by that is when you start a conversation with somebody, I don't care if it's a sales call or a cup of coffee at Starbucks with a stranger. The way to do it is to ask questions about the person that you're talking to, not deep personal questions right out of the gate, but interesting questions. So what brought you to Starbucks today? And just listen actively. Watch the person's body language. People either want to engage with you or they don't. And this is true on a sales call too. I can't tell you how many sales calls I get and LinkedIn messages I get where it's just like, this is who I am. This is what I do. I am fucking wonderful. And you should stop everything you're doing and just listen to me because I'm so shiny and bright and competent. And I usually chuckle when I get those. Like, who are you? Why are you reaching out to me? I don't care what you do. How do you know I'm predisposed to being interested in what you're pitching? How about a hello? Mark, I saw your profile on LinkedIn. It looks really interesting. I see you went to the University of Notre Dame. I got a brother that went there. I mean, be a person, you know? And frankly, when you go to someone's website and all it talks about is how wonderful they are and what a ninja they are and what an expert they are, it makes you want to vomit. I don't understand. And maybe these are robots. I don't know. Maybe I'm naive, but I don't understand why anyone would lead with, let me tell you about me, and I think the best communicators in the world, and again, my dad's one of these guys, when you get into a room with them and you engage in a conversation, he literally makes you feel like you're the only person in, not only in the room, but on the face of the earth. Right. And he treats what you share with him with kind of like a childlike wonder, a nice laugh, a big smile. But he's sincere. He's genuinely interested in who you are and what you're doing. And my contention is that most people don't do this. And most people that do it don't do it well. I'd like to think I do it well. I'm in sales, so I do like to hear myself talk probably more than I should. But I think if you took into the day today, into your work, online, offline, everywhere, conversations with your kids, with your family, with your friends, and said, wait a second, what if I just took the position that you don't give a shit about me or any of my stuff, any of my accomplishments? This whole conversation is about you. Okay. I think that will work to your advantage across the board, no matter what you're talking about. So take that piece of wisdom, if you will, into the day today and see if it changes the nature of your day. See if it changes any of the nature of any of your relationships. I really think it will. So again, nobody gives a shit about you. Have a great day.